So you guys found me because you love Rise of Kingdoms. You subscribe to the channel because you love Rise of Kingdoms content, or maybe you're searching for Rise of Kingdoms information. Well, I have to tell you guys something that is very important, and that is a new kingdom builder that blows Rise of Kingdoms out of the water. I'm talking about Call of Dragons. Now, I'm going to be taking you through this kingdom builder today and show you why it's better than Rise of Kingdoms, why I choose to play this game, and why I chose to start a brand new YouTube channel just for Call of Dragons. That's right, Echo Call of Dragons is my third and newest YouTube channel where I cover Call of Dragons every day, multiple times a day, with live streams as well. So for those of you that are Rise of Kingdoms followers, players, or Call of Dragons enthusiasts, come on through and check out that channel. But let me show you into this game. Now, this is made by the same developers, or in conjunction with the same developers as Rise of Kingdoms. So there's a lot of things that you're gonna see around here that look similar, like our cities. They really do look similar to Rise of Kingdoms. But there are also a lot of things right here that look a lot better. Let's take a look at the trees. Let's take a look at some of the surroundings. Look at the motion going on in everything here. We have behemoths that we can battle, which are very cool inside of the game as well. This is a whole different mechanism for attacking inside of the game. Let's see if I can get some information. Many different behemoths can be unlocked, and you could take them down for massive rewards with your alliance. This is so much fun. Big battles. At least 40 people are going to be in there fighting those battles. Now, one more thing I want to show you is just the water, what this actually looks like. Look at how beautiful this is. But we're not going to only change games that we're playing because of how it looks, right? Because graphics aren't everything. The question is, how does this game play compared to Rise of Kingdoms? And in my opinion, it does a lot of things better. Let's start with different types of units. So in Call of Dragons, you also can have flying units, something that has not ever been seen in Rise of Kingdoms. This opens up a whole different way that you can battle inside of the game. These are called Celestials, and then we also have our other types of troops as well. We have our ballistas, which are essentially archer style troops. We have our knights. We also have, in my opinion, my favorite, the Vestals, which are essentially little wizards. And we then have our swordsmen, which obviously can go from tier 1 all the way to tier 5. So similar so far. We get things through chests, and we're going to unlock them as we already know from Rise of Kingdoms. But something that's done differently here is not, well, there's a lot that's done differently here. Why don't I take you to the heroes first so you can see what they look like. So first of all, the heroes all look different. These are really cool looking heroes that I personally like better than what we get inside of Rise of Kingdoms. That's me. It's a personal preference. So completely up to you which ones you prefer. But I love the abilities here. When you take a look at the skills and all of that, let me get you out of here. The skills are going to be the same type of an unlock system that we have in Rise of Kingdoms, so we're already familiar with that. The talent trees are robust with a lot of customization here as well, which I also like. Now, the cool thing about these, though, is that at the end of the season, which is a couple of months long, I just put a video out on seasons, everything or many things inside of the game get reset with experience. So let me give you an example. This is Garwood, by the way. I think he's a really cool looking hero. So all of your skills, you are not going to lose any of your skill levels. If you 5 these out, that means you probably spent money to do it, and they're not going to take that away. They're not going to take away your stars either. Your heroes' stars are going to stay, but your experience levels will be reset to 0. Now you say, Echo, why is that a good thing? Think about this. Whales inside of Rise of Kingdoms, they can pay money to basically get their heroes as strong as possible, max level, max star, and max skill that hero, and then it just is always strong. They don't even have to play the game anymore. They can just pay essentially for some really, really strong heroes. Here, yes, you can pay to experience them up more quickly, to skill them up, but at the end of the season, they're going to be dropped down to a power level of 1, and then they're going to have to grind them up again. This gives an advantage to free-to-play players, because if a free-to-play player is more active and can get their epics up to max level and just completely max them out, while someone that spends a lot more money does not max out their legendaries but has them maybe maxed out on skill. It's going to be a closer battle, which I think, well, I think it's really cool. Now notice this plus sign right here. When you click on this, you have the ability to equip artifacts. Artifacts are new to the genre, and they are so much fun. Allow me to take you around so you can actually see what these artifacts are. When you come over to your chest, you'll notice we have an artifact section. These are all things that upgrade the same way that our heroes do, but artifacts can be attached to the heroes. So let's take a look at this one right here. I have this artifact attached to Velen, and as you can see from the screen showing right above, this offers a healing effect during the battle. It can be used every minute and 30 seconds, and it's something that you have to manually do. There is no passive activation, at least of a lot of these. This is a legendary artifact that I absolutely love. We also have this one right here, I think is actually pretty cool. It's an epic. It's a sickle, and what this does is, upon manual activation every 12 hours, it will instantly gather 150,000 gold or wood from a depot, or 112,000, or mana 60,000. Now, if your heroes can hold more than that, it will instantly collect that, and then it will continue collecting. If that maxes out their collection, they will then grab it all and come back. So you could very quickly get some very fast resources. Now, if I wanted to level this up, I would use Arcane Dust to do this. That's going to get me up to the next level, and that's how you start progressing and getting these things stronger and stronger. You could also star them up as well, or if you get multiple of them, which these also come from a chest style system, it's more of a card system, a key system, you can then get these upgraded even further. And there are a bunch of them that are not unlocked as well. Legendaries are harder to come by. One of my favorites is Magic Bomb, which essentially is going to throw a magical bomb that poisons enemies during a battle once the rage meter fills up, and it's a really nice element that you could use dropping extra damage. I think that artifacts are really great inside of the game, and they add so much customization as well. They allow you to take a hero combination with a troop combination and add an artifact combination to really benefit and customize your rallies and how you actually battle. Now again, these also will be reset all the way down to 0 at the end of the season. So there's that, trying to keep the whales and the free-to-plays or low spenders on a closer playing field. Now, in the world, we have things that we can attack. So these things are either dark patrols, dark creatures, or darkling guards. This is essentially like attacking barbarians in Rise of Kingdoms. Let's see if I can get an attack in here to give you guys an example. We're going to march over. We're going to hold our position afterward because we use CP during these battles. It's basically like the AP in Rise of Kingdoms. It's your juice that you have to go out in combat. It's the green circle that you see around my icon in the top left-hand side of the screen. And once you run out, you have to restore that in some way or wait, and it will restore itself over time. But these are essentially just like the barbarian battles. For me, I just prefer the Darklings because I think they are cooler. I think the whole setting of Call of Dragons is cooler than Rise of Kingdoms. Now, another cool thing about this game, though, is that there's story. There's a lot of story and lore. Now, I personally don't care about it, but a lot of people do. And notice my heroes, they're kind of walking around my city. So I can come over here and I can talk to Garwood, and we could have a little bit of a conversation. He could tell me what's going on and just kind of add some story to the game. And upon doing this and getting in this conversation, I'll be rewarded. And in that sense, look at this. We got a gift from engaging in that chat. And one of them was a golden key, which was very nice. I think that's really it that I want to share from the actual, village itself. When we look at the city hall, I mean, we're looking at the same deal. It goes up to level 25, something that you're all already familiar with. But let's go on out and take a look at some of the other things that go on. I really like the whole map system. We are looking at a massive map with lots of space to battle and also lots of fog. We have the same manual tagging system, so we can go grab things and so now I'll see right here, there's something to enhance my training speed by 5%. It has been marked. Boom, if I want to go pick that up, I can. Mind you, these, which are runes in Rise of Kingdoms, are mana stones here in Call of Dragons, and all of them last for 8 hours inside of Call of Dragons. There's no shorter time ones, longer time ones. Everything is 8 hours. Here we have a little giant location where we can battle a giant if we want to, which we have been taking down. Upon holding these behemoths, you can actually, you own them. You essentially beat them, you pacify them or purify them, and then they are yours. When they are yours, you can send them into battle to fight alongside of you. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. It's something that we also have not seen before. You're still going to be making your flags, getting your territory, dropping in your roads as we are familiar with. Let's go back into our city one more time so I can show you guys the Dragon Trails. This is essentially the campaign inside of the game. Upon completing these, you will have passive rewards earned. The rewards that you get will refill every day. So when I beat 52, I'll be getting this much XP, Dragon Glass, and Prestige per hour. It continuously fills up, which let me take you through one of these challenges. This is a brand new one right here that I haven't participated in. And yeah, we're going to go with her up top. I'm literally just going to choose anyone right now. Boom. I probably should have put some of my larger guys in the front, but we didn't. Let's just see how this goes out. I very well could lose this because I did not spend a lot of time putting things together. We could just do the manual attack frenzy. Now I have the magic bomb, I have the heal, and I have something for moving very quickly, which we're not going to need right here. Once we get these guys taken down, we're going to take down these ones right here. Boom. I think it's time. Yeah, it is. We got our magic bomb, which I can throw right here. Boom. Drop a little damage on these guys. And is that almost taken down? As soon as it is... Oh, they're not taken down yet. We're taking some damage because we have no tanks in front. I didn't put my tanks, and they have Garwood, which I also have. We probably should have put a tank up front. But I just want you to see the battle mechanic. I'm going to get a little healing going on, so that'll drop heal upon all of my troops. So now we're going to go here, select everyone, and we're going to try and attack these guys. We could actually win this. I think we are going to win this one right here. We were able to deal with all of their tanks. Notice I have some flying units up top, which worked out very nicely. And we pulled in the victory, only 2 stars out of the 3, but that's fine. We gained the rewards. And you're probably wondering, what are these rewards for? Well, you have some that you can use as experience to upgrade things, but also we not only have our research, but we now have this notice board where you can come over to policies. Policies are an entirely additional skill tree that you use these prestige points that you get from the Dragon Trails, and you could upgrade your policies. So what I'm going to do right here is upgrade, get some alliance help, and it's essentially a third skill tree. Now this is another one that will reset at the end of the season, as will the Dragon Trails completely. So you'll have to start over from 1 at the end of the season. So then you're going to lose all this progress and have to re-grind it, which means some things that you're doing are going to slow down. Now I did mention the other research. Your research does not get reset. Once you do all this research, you maintain all this research. Your military tech and your economy tech maintains its spot season upon season. You don't have to reset that, which is actually pretty darn nice because there's a lot of things to reset. Now, another cool thing about this game is healing. There is a free healing. So essentially, there's no limit to what you can fit in your hospitals, and there's no cost for healing. It's just a time piece. It's just going to take time to do those heals, which is really nice. I absolutely love it. It's just a better healing system inside of the game. If I come over here, you'll notice that we have daily events that go on every single day, just like we know from Rise of Kingdoms. A lot of these we've been completing already. This is our strongest lord, which is essentially the same as the in-game event that we have in Rise of Kingdoms. Here, it's going to be battle day, kills, and all of that, just like we know. And if we go take a look at the shop, things look very similar here as well. If you want to know what I'm getting the daily deals. I get them every day. It's $3. It gives me a bunch of gems. And I get the monthly packs, which I can then claim every single day as well. Also, it's worth noting that VIP in Rise of Kingdoms is actually not VIP. It's your honorary membership here. and you're going to want to get yourself to level 8, because at level 8 you unlock a hero token that is a legendary. You can do this for free. I chose to buy a bunch of packs to get myself there, and upon doing this you have these packs for Lilia, who is probably the best hero inside of the game right now, which you can purchase. And I've purchased a bunch, not all of them though, as you can see, but now that I'm all the way up here, it's actually $100 for the pack. I'm going to be maxing her out 5555, but we're just not there right yet. And of course, as we all know, we have this system inside of the game where you get rewards, and oops, I'm sorry, clicking on the wrong thing. I can get rewarded and boom, get my chest for the day, and I get gems, I get some Waldir tokens, and a bunch of other resources. There are also, and I didn't mention this, three different factions that you could choose from. League of Order, which if you're free to play, I believe this is the best starting class or faction. This is really the recommended one. Spring Wardens are the next best, and then Wilderberg. Now, why is, in my opinion, League of Order the best? Because Waldir is the best epic hero. He's the best one that you can get. Then I would go with Spring Wardens and then Wilderberg. Very cool though that there's 3 factions. I'm sure that more factions will come in time. I'm sure that more heroes will come in time, and wars will come in time. We actually have a war coming in our server. I believe it's tomorrow. So actually, I believe it's today if you're watching this video right now. So if you are interested in Call of Dragons and you want to see more and follow me on this journey, because we're on the journey. We're doing this every day. Videos, shorts, and live streams whenever events happen inside of the game. Make sure you come on through and subscribe to the channel. This is the best kingdom builder in my opinion. Beyond Rise of Kingdoms, beyond any State of Survival, any of them. This is the one. This is not a sponsored video. This is me sharing with you what I've been playing and what I absolutely love and what I feel is the best kingdom builder and will be for a long time. Come find me over on my other channel. I'll show you one more time. It is called Echo Call of Dragons. Come on through, subscribe, follow along the journey, download the game, and let's play together. I'm on server 32 in the Blood Moon Alliance. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.